friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to February Flip Through Part 2. If you haven't seen Part 1, it should be the video right before this, or right before this, at least on the playlist of the journal flip throughs. So this is February 2022, and we made our way through the 15th so far, so let me catch us up here. This is a handmade journal that I made on a live with you guys, and it has 2 signatures in it. And an extended, well, I don't know if it's extended because it wasn't an existing one, but I put a pretty thick spine on here. So it doesn't actually gator too much. I might put a tie on it. We'll see, to store it. So, all right, let's get started. Here we go. Here is, here's the 16th. That's the 15th. Here's the 16th. Oh yeah, it is an empty page. That's great. Let's see. Get you in here a little bit. Okay, so I have some pages in here that are fairly blank, like not a lot of journaling. And as some of you know, if you've been here, by the way, if you're new here, welcome. I'm super glad you're here. I have decided after February to use a much smaller journal because I had a lot of this space here, and I was not making the time or having the things to write down in this journal. So I actually chose a much smaller journal for March. So this one has some pages that look like this. So anyway, okay, this is Wednesday the 16th. Let's get going. It has a really fun pocket because this is all out of scrapbook paper, or these pages are scrapbook paper rather. And so they're 12 by 12. They fold up. You can either cut them off or leave them as a pocket. So if I had a lot of things to do, some of my pages, I have lots of pockets, right? This one, I don't need it. So I just, my dad called tonight and asked if I'd fly down to help. And I said, there's a first time for everything. So I booked my flight to head down to be with my parents this weekend coming up. Okay. The next day is Thursday. This is like the best sticker ever from Happy Mail. Oh man. And there's poop emoji tape, and this quote says, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." And then behind it, I have journaling about my work. Yeah, so this was a doozy of a day. And then this is off some of our bond packaging from some of our products, but I put, it says, "Wash the weight of the world from your shoulders." I think that's one of the packages. I'm pretty sure. And it says, "I'm struggling to keep things in perspective and not be reactive. I left work and headed to pack for the airport. I need to focus my priorities there. I will miss Rue playing for the first time since her injury." So that was a little hard as well. But yeah, I wanted to go be with my parents and help them out. So this is Saturday. And I think I made this one on camera with you guys, at least part of it. Anyway, so I had this really fun card and I had been saving it for this day. And it just says, "She's a dreamer, a doer, a thinker. She sees possibility everywhere." So I haven't journaled on it. Lo and behold. I made a journal about my mom on here. I originally had got it for Rue, but I made a journal about my mom. These are all the things that we had to do, like her leg, all the PT stuff. Anyway, so yeah, we'll see. There is my Rue playing for the first time. So it's February 19th. She was injured like June 20th last year. So this is the first time really that she's played. She did get a few minutes on field for her senior game in high school, but not in net, which is her position. So I had this envelope here and I made a little note here and it just says, "Never give up." And I wrote on the back, I said, "Today Rue played for the first time since her injury. I'm so very proud. Everything she's done, her body's healing and ready, and now to get her head back in the game. Go Rue." So, and they won 5-0. So she killed it in net. So yes, super, super proud of her. So, and then my boy was sailing. I did not put the results here, but he raced that day. And then this was Sunday, and I got a picture of my mom walking with my dad, like helping her with a walker, which was huge, huge, huge. So this is 1 week, anyway, a week and a couple days. I went down, I walked down to 2nd Street and I got some mushroom coffee and a vegan donut. And then she was up, and then I actually left for the airport. This is a mural that's up at the airport. I thought it was really cool. It makes me sad, but I still think it's cool. And then there's my husband and Rue. She played again today, 2-0. So killing it in net, and super stoked for her. So, yeah, I put my girl and her dad having a little pregame chat, and pump up. So glad he can be with her. And then I put the boy raced again today. He did well in team racing. It's definitely his passion, and he enjoys the strategy of it. So, and then I flew home, and I was hoping to see some of the Olympic closing ceremony, but I missed it. And I'm sad I didn't get to watch very much of it that day or this year. All right, the 21st, look at all empty, completely wasted. Not wasted, but available. It's available. This was the first day of winter break for Rue. She gets Christmas break, and then she also gets a winter break, a week off here. And I just put, I worked a crazy day. It's actually President's Day here in the United States. It was a crazy day. I worked, I don't even know how many hours. I was booked solid. And then I said, I'm sad we're not doing anything fun. But she has practice and is prepping for this upcoming weekend, which will be her first travel. So we didn't go anywhere, which has been kind of our life in this level of sports. So Tuesday, this is from the Lollipop Box Club from one of the old kits that I had. And so I just cut that out. I love that. Today, I just noted this was the day that Russia invaded Ukraine. There's so much to read and try and figure out. I put mainly different sides and thoughts. It's scary and makes me nervous. I must have gotten some meds today from the pharmacy, and then I put this in here. I put my work face. Not a lot to journal. Again, it's the same thing either. And so I probably didn't work out this day. I could go check out my workout calendar, but I don't know what's happening with my workouts right now, because normally I document them, but maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But like, it's like workout and then go to work and then come home. Like, because I don't get off till like 7 or something. I'm exhausted, come home, eat, go to bed. So, yeah, definitely my work face. There's my work face. Wednesday, the 23rd, I just had a meme here, and I put today I feel frustrated, and oh yeah, solid 9 hours of work. It's freezing. It was freezing this morning for workout. It was, 23 degrees. 23 degrees when I went to work out. Holy cow. So, and then this, I just used this whole page as kind of a decoration. And then I put, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, and I can't sleep. Well, I didn't put that. I put this little cutout. I think that's from Pam or Lynn. I can't remember. This actually flips up if I want to use it for stuff, but I'm just not. There's like no journaling on here. Again, minimum journaling. So this is Thursday the 24th. It was snowing this morning, and my husband took Buddy to work. It melted by like the time the sun was out, but when I went to work at like 5 a.m. or work out at 5 a.m., there was snow on the ground. Yeah, good times. Good times. So, and then, okay, so this is Friday. So I took Rue to the airport, and Buddy went to work with my husband. So I took Rue to the airport like at, I don't know, 7, something like that. I got Jack in the Box on the way home, which, not very healthy, but we don't have one near us, so it's whatever, it's a treat. This is the menu from where I got my smoothie for lunch, and so I just put my journaling in here. I was going to put a journaling card in here, but I don't have that much to journal, so I just wrote down my day. Jack in the Box. Oh, I journaled this one with you, I think. It was kind of a frustrating runaround day. I stopped and had my blood taken for my doctor. Then I went to work. I had to go to 2 different banks and deposit stuff because I couldn't do it mobily. And then I went to my endocrinologist for heart rate test and all that kind of stuff. And then I went and got a smoothie on my break. And then I went to the gym and I did the open workout. Number 1, if you do CrossFit, it was the first week of the open. And then I came home and I had ice cream. So yeah, not a healthy day, but that's just what it is. So Rue got off, they went to Texas. Yeah. So this day was Saturday, and my husband and I went and rucked in the morning, and then stayed and had tacos. I just always enjoy the people and everything. It was really great to see everyone, and it was a good turnout. And then that night, it was raining. That night we had a really cool date night. We had wanted to go somewhere, and then we had heard about this restaurant that used to be another restaurant, but during the shutdown and stuff, it didn't make it. And so another restaurant has taken over. It's actually a speakeasy. It's pretty cool. So we had a wonderful dinner. It was just lovely. And then the funny part was, I mean, it's fancy. Okay. So they don't have any desserts. And so we left, and after we went and got ice cream after dinner. Yeah, I don't know. So, my girl won today. She's feeling super confident in Texas. She sent us a picture of at the hotel, they had a waffle maker that makes waffles in the shape of Texas, the state. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. I love it. I had a long, good talk with my sister, like needed to work some stuff out, needed to talk. And so we had a really good phone call that day. I must have gotten Happy Mail. This is the Happy Mail from Rebecca, I think. Or did I prep Happy Mail? Oh no, right here. Duh. Fun Happy Mail from Rebecca. I'm like, I know this is from her. Just read your journaling, Allison. That's why we journal. All right. My boy sailed today. He's doing great. It's a huge learning curve at this level, but he's happy. So the next day was the 27th, and I just put, I filmed some videos. I have so many pages to work on. Yeah, because my journaling has been like kind of empty, some of them. It really was. So I needed to go back. I did some housework this day. It's definitely raining. Rue's team won again today. She played well, 5-0. She's feeling more confident, but I know this is emotional for her. I can't wait till she comes home. My husband left today to drive down to California for at least a week, and I put he's not really stoked. I spent most of the day journaling and watching Netflix and putting off jobs that needed to be done. My son's team won first place, and that was super cool. And then they had to drive home. So yeah, he's loving life down there. All right, Monday the 28th was the last day of February, and we honestly got some bad news. So my aunt passed away this day, kind of unexpectedly. We hadn't really journaled it, but she had gone into, I don't know when she went in the hospital. Anyway, and had to have an emergency procedure, and then like didn't ever come out of it. And so it had been, I think since this day probably is when, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. My aunt passed away this day. So that was emotional and sad, and lots of phone calls with the family this day. Yeah. So, and then I put this, today we eat cake. So I was already working from home today. I don't know why, but I didn't have anything I had to be in the office for. And so I just called my office. I was like, I'm going to work from home. And then we got this news. And so I just logged off, and I told everyone like I'm out like of the office. And like an hour later, I'm not joking, my boss had sent me a beautiful thing of flowers and a cake. I was like, how did you, we've never had anything delivered here except Amazon. I didn't know groceries could be delivered here, quite frankly. Like pizza won't deliver to our house or whatever. Anyway, it was so sweet. Yeah. So Rue and I had cake that night. We had cake this whole week. This night I went and picked up Rue from the groceries. No, not from the grocery store, from the airport. And then we went to the grocery store on the way home, and her boyfriend rang us up. So he works there. And anyway, my husband called. It's super crazy down in California. He's not loving it. So anyway, that is the end of February. And so I did not do like an end of February page or anything. We just rolled right into March. Here is the little pocket on the back, and that's what the back of this looks like. So I do want to still add the year. I'll find a way to do that. And I may put a holder on here. I may put some holes in here and tie it a little bit so it'll sit a little bit better on the shelf. I'm not too sure. We'll see. But anyway, I absolutely love the size of journal. I made a couple of these the last couple of months and have been so happy with it. But anyway, that was February, you guys. So I appreciate you hanging out. I hope, you were a part of some of those pages. A lot of them I did film or make with you guys on live. If you have any questions, let me know for sure. And I hope you're creating and finding a way to document your memories, whatever they are, even on the days that we don't think we have anything to document. So like a Band-Aid. Because I had a blister on my shoe. I would never remember that if it wasn't in my journal. So I'm grateful that I took the time to to put it down. So that's it for me. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.